Why did my parents lose their minds when they found out I bought a house? Growing up, I was always the backup plan while my brother Kai got everything handed to him. He got art classes, summer camps, and a brand new car at 16. I got lectures about building character and a minimum wage job bagging groceries at the local supermarket. By college, the pattern was crystal clear. Kai studied creative writing at an expensive private school, fully funded by our parents. Meanwhile, I worked 2 jobs and took out massive loans for community college. "You're so independent," Mom would say with a smile, like it was actually a choice. After graduation, I landed a decent IT job while Kai bounced between coffee shops and yoga studios, finding himself. Every single family dinner was about Kai's latest struggles. Rent too high. Boss didn't appreciate his creativity. Needed equipment for photography that never made money. Guess who always covered the gap? Me. His car payments when he was between jobs. His mounting credit card debt from expensive camera gear. For 5 years, I lived in a cramped studio apartment, driving my beat-up Honda, saving every extra dollar for one goal: buying my own house. Something mine that nobody could guilt me into sharing with anyone. My parents knew about my house fund. I'd mention it at dinners, excited about having workshop space, but they'd exchange these weird, uncomfortable looks. "Houses are expensive these days," Dad would say nervously. "Maybe wait until the market cools down." "No rush at all," Mom would add quickly. "Focus on other priorities first." I thought they were being protective. I had no idea they were stalling for time. 3 weeks ago, I stopped by to drop off Dad's birthday gift early. A drill set he'd been wanting. Door was unlocked, so I walked in calling hello. Heard voices in the kitchen and my name being mentioned. I froze completely in the hallway. "He's been diligently saving for years," Mom was saying clearly on speakerphone to Aunt Linda. "We just need to carefully convince him that Kai desperately needs this opportunity much more." "That boy's got such a generous, good heart," Dad added confidently. "He's always taken excellent care of his younger brother. This situation is just significantly bigger than usual." "But what if he actually says no this time?" Aunt Linda asked with concern. "He absolutely won't refuse," Mom replied confidently. "He never has before. Besides, Kai simply can't afford anything decent on his current barista salary." My blood went completely cold. They were casually discussing my house fund, my 5 years of eating ramen dinners and deliberately skipping vacations. "We'll present it exactly right," Dad continued matter-of-factly. "Smart investment in family. Kai just needs a stable foundation to really pursue his artistic dreams." I quietly backed out of the house and sat in my car for 20 minutes, hands shaking. They had everything planned out. I was supposed to sacrifice my dream so Kai could have a house he'd never afford or maintain. That very weekend, Kai called me completely out of nowhere. "Hey bro, I've been seriously looking at houses lately," he said super casually. "There's this absolutely amazing place. 3 bedrooms, huge living room, perfect for studio space, even has a dark room for photography. Definitely making an offer." They'd completely sold him on their plan. His big brother would solve everything, exactly like always. I immediately hung up and opened my laptop. By Sunday night, I'd made an offer on a completely different house. Perfect 2-bedroom craftsman with detached garage for my workshop. Closed exactly 2 weeks later. Didn't tell anyone. I wanted a few peaceful days of victory before the inevitable storm. I was installing new cabinet pulls in my kitchen when my phone started buzzing like crazy. Text after text. "Mom, why are we hearing from Janet Murphy that you bought the Elm Street house? Call me now." "Dad, we definitely need to talk immediately. This is a serious family matter." "Kai, dude, what the hell happened?" Mom's crying her eyes out. "You were supposed to help with Oakwood Place." Supposed to. There it was, exactly like expected. Next morning, doorbell rang at exactly 8 a.m. sharp. My parents standing on my front porch, looking like I'd personally destroyed Christmas. Mom's eyes completely red from crying all night. "How could you possibly be so incredibly selfish? Your brother has absolutely nowhere to go now. His landlord is raising rent. We raised you so much better than this," Dad said sternly. "Family always comes first. You had enough money for a house," Mom continued shakily. "You could have helped Kai get properly settled, then saved for your own place later." I looked at them standing on my porch, talking about my money like it belonged to Kai. "He's got plenty of room," I said calmly, "at your house," and closed the door.